Welcome back to Headlines Now. Now, milk producers have long been demanding a hike in milk prices. Few days earlier, they met to discuss a hiking of procurement rate of milk from the government. But since there was no response from the government, they started a strike from February 7th. Now, today, the statewide strike entered its fifth day. In Trichy, more than 1,000 milk producers poured cow milk on the roads as a mark of protests. Now, if these protests are to continue, the end users such as you and I could face problems such as milk shortage, hoarding and spike in milk prices.
பச்சை தண்ணி விக்குது 20 ரூபாய். எங்க பால் என்னதுக்கு 15 ரூபாய்க்கு 10 ரூபாய்க்கு ஊத்திக்கிட்டு இது எதுக்கு நாங்க திண்டத்துக்கு உழைச்சு நாங்க காசு கண்ணாலும் சம்பாரிச்சு இதுக்கு ஒண்ணுமே வருமானம் வரல. ஏன்னா கொண்டு வந்து சிகரெட்ல ஊத்துற கம்மியா ஊத்துற நாங்க ரோட்ல ஊத்திட்டு போயிரோம்.
Well, here's this interesting story coming in from the Madras High Court. The Chief Justice of the High Court did a surprise check on the Georgetown court premises. Shocked by the terrible conditions, he summoned the Attorney General and slammed the government in open court. Reportedly, he said, and I quote, "You have time and money to distribute colour TVs, but no money to provide 4 chairs needed in the courts." The government has asked for 2 weeks' time to respond. Now, importantly, Georgetown Court is a heritage building, apparently over 100 years old. Well, in the run-up to the budget session in the parliament, we really can't say what the focus will be on. But we at Ndtv-Hindu want to bring to focus the needs and wishes of the public. Our reporter Prateeksha today caught up with Clements Allert. Now, he's of course the head of marketing for Audi India. Let's listen into his wish list to Pranab Mukherjee.
Well, with just 3 weeks to go for the national budget to be presented on the 28th of Feb, Audi, the premier German car manufacturer, has launched its Audi 8L. The A8L is supposed to be the premier car segment. It is priced at about 89 lakh. And we are joined by Mr. Clements Allert, the head of marketing. Hello, Mr. Clement. Sir, today you'll have launched the Audi A8L. And how do you really look at it at its market share in India?
From the market share perspective, it's very difficult because it's a very niche segment and we are not really looking with market share or even with volume because we just would like to have a desire around the brand to build and create an aura around the brand, and this car helps us perfectly. You know, the whole segment, we call it D segment, this segment is not really huge. If you compare it to the total market, it's a 0.0 whatever percentage, but it helps us to connect the brand to the right audience. For that reason, we are not really looking in volume or market share. Right now we know that we have a high demand what we can supply.
Mr. Subramaniam had told us that the car, though priced at 89 lakhs on road, is about 1.25 crores upwards. So is this budget that is going to be presented on the 28th of Feb, from the car manufacturer's point of view, do you all have any demands of the budget?
Of course, we are a small manufacturer. You know, we are only a small part here in the country. But of course, if you would like a kind of a request list, then we have some demands in terms of roads. Because even having the roads conditions right now, we would like to bring in some more cars on the roads, and better roads will help us to continue with our growth. But even right now, what we have with our cars so far, you will enjoy the ride based on the features which we have combined in this car.
Okay, and what about the taxes and the import duty front?
Of course, we would love to see it if someone can reduce it. We had similar activity. We've seen it with the European Union. In South Africa, for instance, we had more than 100% import duties, and they are now down to 17%, 17. That means, of course, we are hoping that we have similar agreements with the European Union. But this is a request which we hardly can influence. It's just as a wish to the government of India.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Well, obviously lower import duties and better roads is definitely on the wish list of the car manufacturers this year. In Chennai, Prateeksha Kumar for Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, the famous German luxury car maker looks to tame the Indian market with the launch of this mean machine. We get you the first look on the other side.